Here are some examples of the complex and emotionally challenging cases that the Treuman Katz Center for Pediatric Bioethics has helped guide families, providers, and researchers through at Seattle Children's. Doctors recommend a liver transplant for a 4-year-old boy. Without it, he's expected to die within a year. His parents want to bring their son back to their home country for medical care, but liver transplants are not done there. They plan to refuse the transplant and leave the country with their son. What should the doctors do? Parents of a 6-year-old girl tell her she's going to the hospital for a simple checkup, when really she's about to have her tonsils removed. Her parents ask the operating room nurses not to tell her she's going in for surgery. What should the nurses do? Since opening as the nation's first pediatric bioethics program in 2005, the center has acted as a moral compass in the fast-changing world of pediatric healthcare and research.
Bioethics is the study of ethical issues in medicine, and practically speaking, we try to help families and providers who are facing challenging situations about what is the right thing to do and coming up with solutions that work for everybody.
The ethics team is incredibly helpful because they really help us to make decisions when we are struggling with what is right for the family, or when the family is faced with a very difficult decision, usually at the end of life or at a turning point in their child's chronic illness.
I do feel, as a surgeon treating disorders of sex development, having the bioethical lens helps me take care of these patients with a lot more confidence that we're doing the best we can possibly do for them. And I think the bioethics team and the bioethics consult adds to making us a center of excellence for treating these rare disorders that are complicated, where the technology and the science is advancing so rapidly. They help put that into perspective.
Pediatric research is challenging in that you're wanting to develop new therapies for the most vulnerable patients. They're young, they can't make their own decisions, and yet you could impact their lives more than anyone else. It's a huge relief for scientists such as myself to know that there's a group that you can go and ask for outside opinion.
Functioning as a neonatologist in an environment where you have the ability to prolong life that doesn't exist in other neonatal intensive care units in this country, couldn't do it without a bioethics team, because we're constantly pushing the boundaries of what we can do against what we should do.
Because I actually, frankly, don't agree with you.
The bioethics team at Seattle Children's brings together a variety of experts in medicine, philosophy, law, and social science research to seek the best possible solutions to ethical dilemmas in the world of modern medicine. Their expertise extends beyond the hospital walls to the greater community through scholarship, training the next generation, and convening a nationally recognized conference on pediatric bioethics.
Sort of ethical imperative to explore that.
Are we doing the right thing? It's such a simple yet profound question. Our patients are more complex. We're using more technology. With your support, the center can help Seattle Children's achieve our core mission and do the right thing.